Hello everyone and welcome back to another yoga flow. Today I have another Vinyasa sequence for you and we're gonna jump right into the movement. So take a seat on the mat, legs extended out in front of you, and place those arms behind you. Inhale to open and lift the chest and the chin. On the exhale, bring your head over to the left, reaching the ear for the shoulder. Inhale back to the middle and exhale to the other side. Find that stretch on the neck. Take it back over to the left. And over to the right again. Good, bring that left foot onto the right thigh, coming into like a seated tree pose here almost, and place the hands around the right leg. Then bring those hands either onto the calf, the ankle, or the sole of the foot as you lean down forwards. If this is too much for you, you can bend that knee. Deep breaths. We're starting nice and slow today, so you can take your time to arrive as we're still moving. Good, lift back up. Extend the left leg out. Place those hands behind you. And then inhale, lift up into a reverse plank. Exhale, lower back down. And this time, right foot comes on to the left thigh. Fall down towards the left foot. And maybe grab onto the foot, the ankle, or the calf. Deep breaths here. Continue to slowly arrive on your mat. Paying attention to how the pose feels, especially since your body is fairly cool still, as we haven't warmed up completely yet. Good, then inhale, lift back up, place those hands behind you, and rise into your reverse plank. Engage the glutes here. Exhale, lower those hips to the ground. And inhale, bring the feet in, connect the soles of the feet, open the knees to the sides, and add a few little butterflies. Then try and fold forwards. Maintain that length in the back here as well. If that limits your folding forwards, then hold the position a little bit higher as to bring back the total length in the lower back. Good, extend the legs back forward. Just come into a neutral, normal, seated forward fold here. And then place those hands next to the hips, bring the feet in towards your torso, and place them on the mat. Lift the hips into a forward fold. Inhale halfway. Hold for one breath. And then exhale, walk the feet back, move the hands forward, just make your way to your downward dog, lifting those hips up. Now base on that left hand and lift the right hand off the mat and add a few little wrist circles. Create a fist with that right hand. Then from here, try and send the right arm back while lifting the left leg. If you need to, you can keep that right hand near the left, just hovering off the mat as you try and enter this one-handed three-legged dog. Play around with your balance here. Helps to get a nice base on the right foot as well. Place that right hand back to the left and lower both legs, or keep the left leg lifted as you flow. So lowering down to the mat, inhaling to upward dog or cobra, and exhaling to downward dog. Good, taking it to the other side now, add some circles into that left wrist. Then send the left hand back as the right foot lifts. Come into that one-handed three-legged dog. It's okay if the left hand needs to be near the mat. Just catch yourself if you're off balance and notice all the little stabilizing muscles working in your ankle and in your wrist. Good, left hand back next to the right. Take that chaturanga or lower to the mat. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, downward dog. So we're going to be picking up the pace here in a second. Taking a quick vinyasa flow. Inhale, roll forwards. Exhale, chaturanga or head to the mat. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. And lift the right leg up, three-legged dog. Step between the hands. Take a breath. Take your time to get to your runner's lunge. Then exhale, left knee to the mat. Inhale, right arm lifts up towards that right leg. Exhale, send that right arm back, extend the right leg, come into a pyramid pose. It's okay if the knee needs to be bent or you want to bring that left heel to the mat here. Deep breath. Hold it steady. And inhale, lift up to that crescent lunge. Exhale, connect the palms. Bring them towards the chest. Find that sturdy position. Stretch the hip flexors and then lower the left knee back to the mat. Inhale, lift back up, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring them down to the mat. Step the right leg all the way up and back, three-legged dog. And then bend the knee, bring that right foot over to the left, opening the hips. An option here to add some circles with the knee, some hip circles here, opening that hip a little bit further. Good, lower that leg back down, take a breath in your downward dog. From here, inhale, come back forwards, take another vinyasa flow. Lower it down, chaturanga or to the mat. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. And exhale, downward dog. Then lift that left leg all the way up and back as we take it to the other side. Send that leg through, step it between the hands, come into that runner's lunge, take a breath. Good. Lower that right knee to the mat. Inhale, left arm reaches up for the sky. Turn the chest towards the left. Good. Left hand comes down. Extend the left leg and send the left arm towards the back of the mat. Coming into your pyramid pose. Bring that right foot in a little bit closer if you need to. Bend the left knee if you need to. And bring the right heel to the mat as well, if you like that variation more. One more breath. Then slowly bend the left knee again. Inhale, arms reach up. Connect the palms. Exhale, bring the hands to the chest. Deep breath. Good. Next, exhale, bring that right knee to the mat. Lightly touch it down. Sink the hips down. And inhale, lift back up. Exhale here, then inhale, arms come up. Exhale, place them down around the left foot. Step the left foot all the way up and back for three-legged dog. Open the hips, bend the left knee, and option to add a couple little hip circles here. Good. Lower the left leg back down to your downward facing dog. Find the alignment again. Maybe add some movement in your down dog or even roll out the ankles a little bit. Just lifting one foot off the mat slightly and then the other foot. Good. Next, inhale, roll it forwards to your plank. Take a breath. And then exhale, place that right hand in the middle of the mat, stack the feet, inhale, left arm lifts. If you feel sturdy here, then maybe lift up the left leg. If you are an intermediate practitioner, then you can go ahead and look to grab onto that left big toe as you're holding the side plank. Be careful trying this variation if you are new to it. It does require a lot of balance here. Good, extend that left leg out, pivot back to your plank, deep breath. Bring the knees to the mat, lower forwards and down. Inhale, lift into a cobra this time, really pulling the chest through the hands, and exhale, downward dog. Inhale, roll it forwards, come into your plank. Exhale, shift on to the left hand. Inhale, right arm lifts. And if you're ready, lift that top right leg up. Kick it as high as you can into the sky, or just hold it a little bit above the left leg. Again, option here to take that intermediate variation and bringing the right hand to the right big toe. Listen to your body. This again is a difficult pose to balance in. Ease out of the variation if it might be too much for you today. Good, release the foot, pivot back to a neutral plank, deep breath, then exhale, knees to the mat, lower all the way down to the stomach, and inhale, lift into a cobra. Hold for a breath or two here. Enjoy that gentle back extension. Good, exhale, downward dog, find that alignment again. Take a deep breath or two. Next, inhale, bring the knees down to the mat. Exhale, send the hips back on top of the heels. Inhale, arms clap up into thunderbolt pose. Exhale, palms come down towards the chest, then split them away from each other and bring the hands next to the feet, forehead on the mat for that child's pose. Take a couple deep breaths here. Reconnect with your body, lengthen the exhales. Feel free to take a wider legged child's pose if you prefer that today. Good, walk those hands back in, and then come back into that seated on the shins position here. Bring the right hand onto your chest and the left hand onto your stomach. Take a few deep breaths here, allowing the air, allowing that breath to expand both the chest and the stomach. Use the diaphragm. Clear the mind, release the worries, and take one more deep breath. Then inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, palms come down towards the chest and bow the forehead towards the hands. Thank yourself for practicing today, for challenging yourself, and thank you so much for joining me. I will see you next week for another yoga flow. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, and if you like the yoga content in general, then consider subscribing for flows just like this.